Let us venture to the heartland of a southern tribe, a tribe with a sweet disposition. Is it due to their traditional expertise at honey extraction? Wherever be the honey, a Kani would easily find it. For generations, they have mastered various methods of honey extraction from very unconventional places. Another beehive disturbed leads to another attempt in building a new home. It is probably this association with the honey bee that has taught the Kanis to build their home together. The Kanikkars are a jungle tribe mainly to be found inhabiting the mountains of the Western Ghats, primarily in the Thiruvananthapuram district and somewhat in Quilon district. Some of them are also found in the bordering districts of Tamil Nadu. According to the 1991 census, the population of Kanis is 16,464. Kerala has a total tribal population of 3,20,000, which is a mere 1.1% of its total population. Because of easy access to the capital city, most of the Kanis got opportunity to get educated as well as get jobs in state and central government offices. They have also managed to get the fruits of developmental activities by the Tribal Welfare Department, presently known as Scheduled Tribe Development Department, through their integrated tribal development projects. As for the tribals who reside deep into the jungles, their customs and rituals are followed diligently. The lead performer would sprinkle rice or grains on plantain leaf, burn incense and carry it around the area to various spots, trees or rocks where their relatives or friends have met with some unusual good luck or calamity. They generally offer their prayers at these spots. Here they periodically assemble and pray that the catastrophe that had befallen a comrade may not fall on them, or that the blessings which another had received may be showered on them too. Advancement or orthodoxy. Most of them extremely cherish their heritage. Some of them have Arjun's vision in life to be on target. They are members of Ponmudi Archery Club. They practice within this little clearing that they have managed. They lament the fact that they have to make do with their locally made bows and arrows, and even this will be confiscated if they take it out of the forest. The police want to deprive them of this little safety they have against the wild in the forest. There are 4 women in the club. They have participated in archery competitions in the nearby districts such as Wayanad, Kasaragod, Bettari, etc. and won some awards too. They cannot represent their state as they have been practicing only for about a year, whereas women archers from some other tribes have been practicing from past 20 years, and that too with modern equipment. They have resolved not to give up hope. They pray and practice. It is their way of life. Even their children are encouraged to take it up as a serious sport. The word Kanikkar means a hereditary proprietor of land. The Kanikkars live together in small communities under a Mutukani or headman, who wields considerable influence over them and enjoys various perquisites. He presides over tribal council meetings at which all social questions are discussed and settled. The language of the Kanikkars is a dialect of Malayalam with a large admixture of Tamil, which they call Malampashai or language of the hills. Amongst themselves, they speak their own language, but with others, they speak Malayalam. A Kanikaran gets buried after death. They do not have any particular graveyard, but since they observe death pollution, the hut is abandoned and the people take a bath before coming back to their normal activities. A Mutukani and his family members have the privilege of not coming in contact with other members of the community who are declared temporary untouchables due to purity pollution reasons such as monthly menstrual cycle, childbirth or death. Unlike other community members, a Mutukani is cremated like other caste Hindus. Nyaranili Khani settlement is almost in the shadows of Agasthyar Kudum. It has the good fortune of having received the advantages of development to a great extent.
Nyara is a fruit-bearing tree found in this locality in plenty, whereas Neeli is the name of a beautiful woman found in this area in olden times, with whom one Raja was attracted and he tried to molest her. While he was attempting to molest her, she disappeared. Actually, that Neeli was the goddess of these people who guarded this village, and since then the people of this area made a temple for her, for Neeli, beneath this Nyara tree, and since then this place was known as Nyara Neeli.
സർവശക്തിയായ ഗുരുവേ ശിവശക്തിയായ ബ്രഹ്മനാണ് ബ്രഹ്മശക്തിയായ ഭഗവാനെ അഗതിയായ കുഞ്ഞുകുട്ടികൾ എളിയ കാര്യം കൊണ്ടും അമ്മയുടെ തിരുമുമ്പിൽ സമർപ്പിച്ച ഗതിയായുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ സന്തോഷമായിട്ടും തൃപ്തിയായിട്ടും ഈ വലിയ കാര്യം സമർപ്പിക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. സർവശക്തിയായ ഭഗവാനെ, ഗണപതി ഭഗവാനെ പൊമ്പിടിച്ചവരെ, പപ്പനോ സ്വാമി 1000 വില്ലി തമ്പുരാനെ 29,000 വില്ലി, ഓം ശക്തിയായ പാടി പോറ്റിയും സർവശക്തി കാര്യത്തിന് അമ്മയും അങ്ങോട്ടും ആടങ്ങ് കണക്കിലെടുത്തോ. അമ്മ
Their features used to be primitive, short, dark-skinned, with broad, flat, bridged noses. Though these features still survive, it has changed over the period of time due to metamorphosis, and now many individuals above middle height, having medium width nose or even long, narrow nose are to be found. It is said that these Kanis are the sons of the god Shri Subramanian through a tribal woman called Valli. God Subramanian is in turn son of Lord Shiva. Another legend goes like this, that Maharishi Agastya came and settled on a high peak in these forests, which to date is known as Agasthyar Kudam. Agasthyar Muni's grandson was Pulastyar, and Pulastyar's sons are Kanikkars. Since Agasthyar was a very good medicine man, these people also got some blessings from their forefathers, and therefore several healers are found amongst them. Iswaran Kani is a prominent healer. He got interested in the profession of his forefathers since the age of 10-12 years. He started studying from his uncle, who was a tantric. Iswaran picks traditional medicines from the forests himself. Here he demonstrates a steam bath in which he uses 125 types of herbs boiled in a pot. He claims that the steam bath treats psoriasis, food poisoning, itching, and impurities of blood. He has had visitors from far-off places such as Delhi, Singapore, or even London. So far, he has treated over 11,000 people. This patient from Tamil Nadu is quite happy at being treated at the steam bath.
ആ ചൊറിച്ചിലൊക്കെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് തീർന്ന ഞാൻ നോർമൽ കണ്ടീഷനാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ഫീൽ ചെയ്യാം. ഐ എം വെരി ഹാപ്പി.
The main problem the tribals in Kerala is they have no land at all. For several reasons, their land was alienated, and for the last 1 year we were able to distribute 1,747 acres of land to 833 tribal families. In another 2 months' time, we will be distributing another 1,840 acres of land. We don't want to see any of the tribals to be starved. They must be fed very well. So in every nook and corner, whether it is hilly area, we are supplying rice to all tribal families. That's number 2. And the third thing is regarding their employment. Whenever employment opportunities arises in the forest areas, for loading or unloading, like that, casual workers. 90% of the employment opportunity is reserved for the tribal people. The most important one is their education. For centuries together, they were deprived of education. They were not permitted to enter the school. And there was no facility at all. So what we did was, under my SC/ST department, there are 25 schools total, of which 18 schools are for tribals only. Very recently we have started CBSE English medium school at Trivandrum for the tribals alone. And the entire amount was met by the central government.
Dr. Ambedkar Vidyaniketan CBSE school is the first English medium school for tribal children in Kerala state.
B, C, D, E.
It is situated within the forest area near the Kanikkar settlement. We are giving all the facilities for the physical and mental development of the children. It can provide facilities for boarding and food for children.
Traditionally, the Kanikkars were shifting cultivators engaged in collection of minor forest produces like honey, etc. But now, with government help, they have started rubber plantation, plantain, areca nut, coconut, pepper, pineapple, tapioca, jackfruit, mango, etc. They cannot alienate themselves from these lands to any outsider. Even now, the ownership is vested in them. They can give it away to their sons or daughters for cultivation purposes.
Scheduled Tribe Development Department of the Kerala State implements so many tribal development programs for the scheduled tribes of Kerala through the project called Integrated Tribal Development Project. This is a project given to this Kanikkar tribe where they are making rubber sheets out of the saps they collected from the projects, rubber plantations granted to them by the ITDP project. Each individual is given assistance to plant rubber trees, and in a family, according to the number of applications, they are given assistance, and one person is given assistance to plant 150 rubber plants in his land, and 50% of this assistance is only given to him by the government, and the 50% as labor he has to contribute towards it. It is learned from the beneficiaries that this project is very useful for them, and after 7 years they get to collect this rubber sap from these trees, and now most of the family who got assistance under this project are in the yielding stage, and now they are struggling to sell out these rubber sheets to the market. Recently they are planning to form a society to market these rubber sheets just to avoid middlemen exploitation. So again they are planning to get their daily consumable items through the society and to give these rubber sheets to this society. In due course of time, this project will be a successful one for the development of the tribal people of this area.
The marriage amongst the Kanis is performed by a priest under the supervision of the elderly members of the family. The whole community gets together to decorate the bride's house. Both adult and child marriage are practiced. The logic behind the child marriage is stated to be as the safest course, as grown-up brides sometimes run away to their parents' house, whereas younger girls get accustomed to their husband's home with ease. On a fixed day, within a month of the marriage ceremony, 4 Kanikkars, accompanied by a boy carrying betel leaves and areca nuts, go to the home of the future bride and present them to the families of the settlement. On the wedding morning, all assemble and the bridegroom distributes betel leaf and areca nut. His sister then brings forward the bride. The priest hands over the Mangal Sutra called Minnu to the boy to be tied round the neck of the bride if she is a child. In case the bride is an adult, his sister ties the Mangal Sutra. The headman offers some advice to the husband concerning the management of his wife. 7 rounds are taken of the altar before the boy leads the bride into the house. With the wishes of a happy married life, we also wish the Kanis further development and happiness in their lives.
Allah